And we are hopefully streaming. Yep, so it's finally let me in, and as Prospero has just mentioned in the chat, we currently only have the two of us, so I guess I'm doing some ranked for a little bit then. Yeah, I will keep an eye on the queues, and as that changes, we will do things, but in the meantime, let's go Gold Room South, and let's start actually trying to build up some points. It does mean I'm going to have to ruin this perfectly symmetrical pattern that I built up for myself, but hey. Let's see how this goes. I am extremely tired, having been up since about 5 this morning, which is pretty much my own fault, in truth, but you know. I'm getting my excuses out of the way early, as always. Anyway, how are we all doing? Okay, Trumpet of the South in the South seat seems reasonable. The hand's pretty good. If we can get an early free pin, we're off to the races. Even got the pair. Yeah, this is pretty ideal. Yeah, I don't want to be waiting on a free pin, but actually this is going fine. There's even an argument for possibly waiting to improve this, but free pin tempo at the moment. Yeah, we'll White Dragon off that one. We also have Call for Tempo, which I always like having as an option, especially as P dealer. Is it worth keeping the 135 over that? It might be. Yeah, it's worth calling that. So we've got a 135 and obviously the 4-7 here, so multiple ways to just put ourselves into a thing there that's a slightly better shape than the 1-2. And that also adds some options.
Riichi.
Two-sided 4-7. I'll take it. Oh, I could evaluate other people's hands, but I've reached, so I therefore don't have to. Alright, the only player who's played any kind of Manzi tiles is the player to our left, and if they need Manzi tiles, it's going to be 147, so... Oh, no, pair of ones out there. Let's see. Alright. Ton only. Double Yaku High. We got the sumo anyway, so. And now we got 3 people in the queue. Perfect. I mean, I went quite rapidly because I was seeing it was just 2, and I'd started a little late, so figured, alright, fine, I'll get myself into a ranked lobby for a bit, but yeah. Oh boy. There's also the East-South round, so let's see if we can bust somebody out reasonably quickly here. I'm going to go one-so here. West does nothing. If we do get one more, I will start a second game off, and we'll see how that goes. Only if I'm going to end this immediately, but we'll see. Yeah, sure. Nice. So Chundora as dealer. Not looking like the sort of hand that's going to bust anybody out, but, you know, perfectly reasonable for what we're doing. Let's say 6-pin ideally. Yeah, we'll just throw out 6 again. There was a marginal chance of getting a Sanchikyu out of this, but I think we can forego that. Okay then. Toyota was clearly the answer here. Although all these are middle pairs, so it wouldn't have worked, but you know. Alright, live dragon passes. I'm gonna have to cut a 5 so at some point, unless we incorporate it, of course. Alright, and now we have to be slightly aware of what everybody else is up to here. Well, 6 been safe for the core. 5 so has been played, so we're keeping a close eye on some things here. 2 pin from hand. North from hand. I'm gonna play the 5 now. Technically speaking, we got more options with it in hand, but it's gonna be it's potentially our risky tile for sort of external calls, so we'll get rid of it now for the safe tile. Good evening, Rumi. Yeah, as mentioned, I got myself kind of stuck into a ranked game, which yes, I apologize for, but we'll try and get out of this as quickly as we can. Honitsu up top. Tanyo. Could just be Tanyo. East is live. Out of everything, I think the one man is our best option. Okay, and we exit our dealer turn in the lead, so all in all, that's okay. Still free in the queue. It's okay. It looked initially like it was just me and Prospero, and as I say, I started the stream a little late as well, so yeah, these things happen. I've been punished for getting rid of the middle tile. Oh well. Should get rid of 2 so over the 6, but it's fine. Happened now. Okay. Long sequence. Okay. I mean, it's a pair. That's all it's ever going to be, but it is a pair. And these 2 pretty safe tiles for the rest of the game. Nice. Ishanten. Reach draw 1. Unfortunately not pin 2 because of the pair of the whites, but... Three was just played, so we can get rid of that as well. 3-pin was also just played, so got a reasonable shot at things if we do get the tile. And if there is a reach, we do have 2 safe discards. And can just build towards actual pinfu. Draw 2. Well. Let's see what we can do. So 9s and 8s relatively safe, but pretty much middle Pinzu or Middle pins are dangerous. Door is safe so long as everyone discards what they drew. Door is no longer safe. Alright, deal them on again. Should be okay here. At the very least, we're in second. Well, we should. Yeah, again, we are second, but you know. That also might potentially help the game end soon. We'll see. Hand is decent. Two men, there's nothing. Nice. 2 away. Gotta get the 3 pin there to secure this as a pair, but we've still got the potential long sequence. If we draw a 5 pin, this is pretty good, although it's going to lead us to an awkward close weight. Well, awkward needing a pair of one of these 3. Okay, Yishanten. Awkward. So we can counter reach closed 8. Hi. I'm gonna take the closed 8. Yeah, Kara, we have 3 people correcting in the queue. It looked as if it was only going to be me and Prospero, hence I jumped into a ranked game on that basis, but for a 10-4-7 against this. Honestly, I don't have a lot of safe tiles here, and this might be worth it. Reach 2, Pinfu. We played that brave. We go to 3rd. So 5/8's required on the left to get somebody out of that. East. Fair enough. I mean, it's as a reasonable excuse as any. Let's be honest. Alright, we might be going Cheeto here. I know I've got rid of honor tiles, but they were both things that were potentially useful here. Maybe we're not going Cheeto. Forgot this 4. Tanya could be doable. Alright, let's play that. There's 1 out and it's a middle tile. Yeah, maybe we're just not. No, continue shooting at your spiders. You shan't. Let's say though, if we do hit tempo, we'll probably try and go round, at least until we get a decent final tile. That is unlikely to be a decent final tile. Fair enough. Some would say rifles are overkill, though. Those people are fools. Oh, you're trying to capture the specific fight? Yeah, okay. No, I've been there. Doesn't actually change anything, so no. That's a little awkward. Hey, Rise. Three sixes. Free freeze. That's it. It'd be a very specific line there. That just game? No. God darn it. Win seriously or don't win. Alright. That is fair, understandable, and acceptable. Unfortunately, most of the other people here do at least have some idea. But anyway, feel free to ask questions or attempt to understand the confusing madness. I am a bit tired to do so, so I'm going to rely on the chat to basically explain things where possible. But we'll see what comes up. Right, 7 so does nothing. I mean, we have a 2-door hand here. Maybe we should be trying to force this a little more. Yeah, this is an easy 2-door Tanya, so probably need to be thinking about that. 5-8 the gap. Dealer is determined to go things. Oh, 3-door. Yeah, okay. Force for Tanya now then. Sure. God damn it. I did want to break up the 2-3-3, which maybe in hindsight I should have done, given 1s and 2s played, but... Okay, that's fine. So, we need this to be a sequence. Yeah. As I say, I'm tired and I'm missing things, which... You know, I got my excuses out of the way before I started this stream, but yeah. Alright. This is a problem. 8-0's fine. 8-0's safe. West is safe. Red's safe. Well, if I keep drawing safe tiles, this is gonna help. This is gonna keep me out of the mess at this point. Oh, 7 so. That is dodgy. 6-6, 8-8-8. I honestly don't have a lot of choices. 1 from Tenpai with 3 Dora, we had to try for that. Okay, so gap down to 4k, so 3 Han required. Double Dora. Okay, this is fine. The hand's not amazing, but it at least has what I need. Yeah, essentially. There's weird rules. Well, I say weird rules. Around what you're allowed to win with. Your discards determine what you can't win with in a weird sort of way. Unless you draw it yourself again later. There are 4 copies of each tile, as you're probably aware if you've played the pair matching Mahjong. And then there's various requirements that your hand has to fulfill as well, which are known as Yaku. And Tyrol is probably a better place to explain those as they're going, because I need to focus on this one. This is a must win. Unfortunately, he is called All Pinzu. What are my difficult weights here, Pinzu? But let's see. Oh, I mean... Actually, is that better than 1-2 at the moment? Maybe? I can't play Pinzu against what he's doing, so let's... We'll go for... There's no upside because I don't get the Ipeiko, but... Yeah, we'll do that anyway. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, 1 more improvement to Tenpai. And then I at least have Chun 2, and I should be able to get 39 out of that, so that'll at least get me tied. And since I'm first in the priority order, that actually is enough to get 6 seconds, so we'll take it. Yeah, again, I'm in a bit of a bind with what he's already played across the table for me, so I really can't discard these. I mean, to be fair, he could be a Manzu as well. It could just be a Toy Toy or some form of bluff, but... Wasn't a bluff. Or if it is, an extremely good one. Alright. 1 away. Need a 4, need a 7. Alright. We are in a winning position. Shonen 2. Also, just how few Pinsy tiles have been played during this that haven't just been called. Admittedly, everybody's been cautious on those anyway, but you know, I wouldn't be half surprised if ruled in some sort of Pinsy weight by the end of this. I just have to draw the 4-pin, that's all. Draw the indicator. Okay. Okay, game over. I get 39, and I think because of priority, I take second. Yep. Second on priority. We'll take it. Alright. And hey, I got out of a ranked game with positive scores, so, you know, the trend continues. I have a reasonable trend line. It's even still symmetrical for the moment. Anyway, let's get onto the main lobby then. So, The game is Prospero, Rumi, Demo, myself. Good luck to all 4 of you. Random seat, go. I mean, to be fair, I knew what my hand was worth, and I worked that out ahead of time. I probably still would have gone for it anyway, Tudor and that. But yeah. Oh no, I had free waiting. It was always going to be those 3, just because I started the game and then they all turned up. But yeah. See, I calculated that, Cairo. It's not as if I did that randomly. I still would have taken almost anything. I just might not have gone auto win. If it was, say, 3-2, then I would probably have not taken the auto win, and I might have debated, folding at that point. But, I had 3-9, I had priority. We take second place, and that's all I need. Also, it ended the game, which, is the second thing. Of course you do. I'd worked it out. What don't you believe? You don't believe I wouldn't have taken the win? Ooh, Demo's up to Saint. Congrats, sir. How long have you been like that? I know it's been a while, but... Also, he's probably muted, so, I'll ask that question again later, but remind me to ask that question. Or somebody else ask it for me in the chat, that'd be useful. Anyway, starting north. Hand is not stellar, but it's not bad, and we also have 1 Dora. So, reach and 1, most likely. And thanks, Carol. We'll go further north. Fourth T-pin. Yeah, so I'm not really going anywhere. We're kind of reliant on getting a 7 or just cutting this at some point. We've got too many pairs. And we're already into the middle game. And we've already got a reach from our Saint. Okay. Oh, someone's thinking about it. Ooh, okay, big attack. So I assume that's actually a Honitsu across from us here. Possibly Honitsu Tenpai. It could also just be Tanya. We do not have a lot of directly safe tiles here, so we're just going to play South on the basis it's not a bonus tile for them. I mean, to be fair, South could be that as well, but we've got a pair, so it's less likely that Prospero can call that for Honitsu. Still, we didn't have anything that was directly safe. So horizontal is reach. It's one of the requirements for getting a winning hand. It's sort of a bonus Yaku, which is worth 1. Without getting too technical, he's not allowed to change his hand anymore. He's declared that he is about to win, but his hand is worth more for doing so. He also pays 1,000 points into the middle, which obviously is won by whoever wins the next hand. Which may not be him, but, should be. Effectively, it's a declaration that I am about to win, effectively. And it also gives him the requirement of a legal hand to win as well by doing so. Effectively, yes. I am about to also say Uno. So I have other conditions that I also apply for, and it's stacking these requirements on top of each other that you get the high value hands. So in this case, reach, first turn win, double run, because I've got the same 3, 4, 5 suit twice, which, yeah. Pinfu is all sequences, and Dora are the bonus tiles that are a bit shiny. So yeah, I kind of sniped a Mungan out from under demo there, but you know, that's the way it works sometimes. Alright, Dargon 1. Dragon number 2. Yeah, Triplet of Dragons is one of the requirements for a legal hand as well, so that's worth 1. The reason you get rid of them early is because the longer you hold on to them, the more risky they're likely to be. But also, if somebody does call them, they effectively devalue their hands somewhat, or at least their maximum capacity is lowered a little bit. Not always a guarantee of that, in truth, but in general cases, by calling, you make your hand less valuable. But obviously, you're quicker to get to the win, even for a cheaper hand. So that is the trade-off there. You also cannot declare Reach or Uno if you've got an open hand. I don't want to get rid of the 5 against that, but I suppose I could. Yeah, let's do it. No sense in us being afraid. We'll take the slightly better weight here. East. If East deals in, that's a monster hand. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. This might be a cowardly play, but I think against the double call, and it would be double ton as well. That's giving away far too many points if that does deal in. So we're gonna hold on to this until something tells us we can go around, or we hit Tenpai, of course. So 1, 4, 6, 9. East wouldn't be the worst if we drew a pair of those. Demo, though, is continuously getting rid of tiles I want, which isn't necessarily good for me right now. But these guys might already be close to dead. 99666. Yeah, my weights are dying quite rapidly. Another 4 gone as well. Yeah, this is not a good day for this weight. So I have 1 of each if I do this. And I'd still have to reach the east. But let's go for it. Do it. I predicted that a lot earlier, but hey. Had to be done. And it actually wasn't that bad. It was a dealer hand, but it wasn't up to 8,000, so still positive. My option was to cut the 8-9 for admittedly a better weight, but I'd have been relying on getting that east eventually. With 2 of them in somebody's hand, 1 of them anywhere else. Not a high likelihood that I was going anywhere from that. Correct move was probably not just a fold, but I have preemptive Tenpai, and while I did only have 2 winners left, so many Manzu played throughout that game. But yeah, against 2 calls and a lot of time passed, I should probably have been more aware of the risk from Rumi just having a winner. Oh well. 2 Dora though. So 2 pairs at the moment. 2's usually okay. It's 3 you don't want. Obviously not counting this one because this is technically a 3-4 rather than a pair. At the moment, anyway. Possible sand queue as well, potentially. Draw number 5, cut the 2, 3, 4, 5 sand queue in all suits. Should be interesting. Okay, well, we're getting on that. Yeah, let's get the 6. So, Ishanten for Riichi, Dora 2. Riichi, Dora 2, and we potentially have a sand queue upside now. So we want to draw a 4-man here, really. Well, we can always throw for 2, so actually, yeah, no, we're sorted either way. Yeah, this is Riichi Sanchiku, Dora 2. Ishanten. And because I say a lot, Ishanten is basically one away from being able to call Uno or Riichi. Well, 6 spin does not help us. Obviously, we'll take whatever win comes with Eudora, but we'll obviously would like to prioritize the Sand Queue if we get a shot at it. So, pair of 2s doesn't change anything. So we'll. I suppose I could have played the 9s instead there. Maybe that's, no, I should have played the 9s. Should have kept the 2s, played the 9s. That's slight misplay on my part. Because that would have added an up a Yaki for not having 1s and 9s in my hand. Alright, Riichi, Pinfu, 2. No Patsy from Prospero. Darn. Would have been nice for him to give me 2 in a row. But I can understand him not doing so. Everyone playing safe tiles, so I assume this is just going to go to the end, and we'll pick up the draw. Okay, East 3. Dora Dragon pair in my opening hand. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Getting started with one of those is horrible. Having 2 of those is quite nice. In fact, it's insanely nice. Oh, and the rest of the hand's developing quite fast as well here. We might be ready almost no time here. South's a safe tile for the last discard. Draw a 7. Probably one of the better things I could go for here. Rumi's on the quick attack. So the only issue with the hand is we don't have a pair if we get the White Dragon, but then of course we have White Dragon and 3, so we'd probably be okay with that. But pairing up 3-pin, 8-pin would be ideal right now. We could do it. South as well, to be fine. Alright, let's play south. Also a chance we could draw, say, a Friso and make this into a double waiting sequence or something of that nature. Yeah. Okay. Also, the ice cream truck calls. It calls hopefully for victory. So looks like our double sequence plan is kind of out, but... Oh. No. I mean, fair. This sort of thing happens. I can live with that, but just when we got our manga sorted. Oh well, means it's a quick dealer turn around, so we're back. East 4. Actually, no, this is our first dealer turn. South. And a little all over the place, but... But we'll see. We probably are going to play West on the next discard. Was probably the Chinese variant, but maybe not. In fact, almost certainly was a Chinese variant, but there are 3 or 4 various types of Mahjong played in various places. And depends what the film actually was based on, Gertrude, I guess. Well, congrats. In the meantime, we're going to keep discarding honor tiles. Okay. To the go. Alright, Prosper Reach. Ishanten. 5858. Let's see him. That's neither a 5 nor an 8, but it is a safe tile. Yeah, I might just be out with that 5 so draw, but... play what we know is safe, and we will probably end up playing out our 9s. Six, 9? Yeah. I could have played the 7-pin, actually. This is me not paying attention again. Did hit the error 3, which is a little annoying, but hey, that happens. Okay, South 1, 18k down. Tempting. Might call the second 9 if it comes up. Right, let's get Steel Prosperous deal a turn, if nothing else. Yeah, no reason not to at this point. One call from Tempo. 9 PM comes now. It actually masks our hand pretty well. Yeah, we of course take the one with the most outs, so 5-8. That's like no value on this, but my value is just for the hand is just effectively doubled with that reach, so well, we can play a 3-pin. Demo has probably got something then. A little annoying to have to fold this, but we can take losing 1,000 points right now. Losing another 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, that going to end up being obviously his dealer as well, so possibly 8. Probably a little too critical right this second. Demo's got a debate. Six A passes. And it was a 5-8. He had the pair of whites, which is fine, but we were able to dodge. So it doesn't massively change things, but it does give us a pair of 5s at the moment. So, Paradora. And the hand's not a million miles away from things. Needs a bit of fortune, but... But potentially there's a 5, 6, 7 Sanchiku on here as well. Yeah, there's the big reach. And now we've got to work out what we're doing against it. Honestly, with that draw, we're playing the 9-man and hoping. And after that, we're probably cutting the 1-man. 1-pin, rather. Oh, that is a... Okay. I shouldn't have cut the 1-pin. I should have saw when I draw... Change course, but I've done it now, so let's move. That is not bad. That actually kind of corrects my mistake. Six-pin passing means we've got 8 pins for the final, which means I really wish I could call that. Okay, so 3, 4, 6, 5, 8. And a Dora mini hand. Right, Reach Dora 4. With 3 Reach sticks already in play, and... okay, not quite that miserable. But yeah, 7 outs remaining. But I pull this back off. I mean, I'm back in the game. Wrong 8. Ah, couldn't help that. Yep, big win for Rumi. 7-4. So we are now in the doldrums, and just a case of where we can drag ourselves out of this. I mean, again, we've hit a double Dora hand that could escalate, but just need to chain some wins together at this point. Paris House, okay. Yakuhai Dora 2. Okay, south established. So we potentially got Reach south door 2. Should have played the free pin, not that free save. I'm making basic efficiency errors at the moment, but I mean, to be fair, I do that all the time if I'm perfectly awake, so who knows. That's about the third or fourth mistake I've noticed in quick succession that I could have avoided. That being said, we did get the Khan Reach. So, pressure on, 4-7-1. Yeah, it's the good and bad side about reaching. I now can do nothing but, worry and concern. To be fair, nothing to concern myself with. This is the optimal hand. I'm already in a bad way, so of course we're going to go for it. And we've maximised the potential value of this hand, so it is just a case of whether or not we can draw one of those 6 remaining tiles. At this stage, I doubt anyone's going to discard the 1-so, and that's the only one that seems reasonable. Nobody should be playing 4-7 Mans against what we're doing. Might pick up the draw, I suppose, puts us in a position. Not, unfortunately, we do rarely need the points, but again, it ultimately didn't matter. But that was a tile inefficiency doing that. All right, last draw. Come on. Nope. All right, we need somebody to be generous here. 1-so, 4-man. Oh. Prospero, you are far too generous. Well, we hit an Ura, so that's a Mangan. Puts us back into the fray. We have a shot at fighting for second now. Okay. 2 to go. We are the final dealer, of course. So final dealer, we always have a shot at just going on a rampage and just finishing the game off here. We do have another double Dora hand, which I think is about a 5th so far this game, actually, which, yeah. Certainly above the curve with terms of jam, but okay, good shape. So hopefully pin food 2. Hey, Mono. You are, I hope, about to witness a comeback, but if not, you're witnessing a game. Useful. What do I want to cut here? We'll cut the 9-7, actually. Okay, that's actually better than yeah. So this now means I'm much more likely to keep this double door, which, to be fair, we were probably forced to try and keep anyway. Yeah, if we draw the 8 now, I think we just go for the closed weight on that. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I guess. It does mean I can technically go into a 1/4 weight, although it's for a 10, but it could still do it. Alright, close 6. Reach, double Dora. One played, and I've got a half CG up. Not that I expect anybody to deal with 6, but you know. 2 wins into my dealer turn, though. That's the momentum we want. And clearly we want Sozy tiles. I mean, just look at our discards. Alright, Rumi's gotta be 10 by. They're gonna risk middle Sozys against us. Alright, 2k. But enough to pretty much stop a rampage and keep going here. Okay. So this is just all about, can I pick up a win? I pick up a win, I probably overtake Prospero. I pick up 2 wins, I probably overtake Demo. I pick up a good win, I just overtake Demo as well. This is a double Dora starting hand, and let's go. All in, Chanter, Dragon. Could go Honitsu, but we might go Chanter. We'll see. Either way, we can call that. Could also go Toy Toy. Toy Toy is not impossible from here either. Toy Toy, Chanter, Dragon, Dora. I mean, I didn't necessarily want to do this in one go, but that might get us close. 33 as dealer. I need 18 direct hit, 36. Yeah. Okay, early reach. We're still going to absolutely bonsai this and just, you know, go for the win, but, you know, to be aware of. Yeah, well. That was our best shot, and it's nice to know we had a hand that could have got that far, but obviously we weren't beating that kind of hand in terms of speed. GG. And thank you for Demo for suppressing your saintly powers for us today. Oh dear. I'm happy to do one more. Well, I say I'm happy to do one more. I'm happy for one more game to take place. I am probably done though. I am honestly feeling wiped. Obviously losing doesn't help with that wiped feeling. I'm going to be honest. If I won, I'd probably be more up for it. Being fully honest, but I am generally feeling tired, and it is affecting my play. So I'm probably on the observational path unless we absolutely need a 4th player. See how it goes though. I also do need to go and feed the cats in a couple of moments, so if we do get a game started, we'll do that. If it doesn't look as if we're going to, I'm going to pause and then we will see. 5 online suggests I have enough. One of them is me, obviously. One of them is the bot that is always kind of there. So, yeah. Okay, if you give me 5 minutes to feed the cats, I'm not going to start the game now because it's not done that. Back in a moment. And we are back. Okay, so Carol, if you're going to fill in, do so. I make no apologies for the level of play I'm about to make, but hey, I never do. Alright, so Prospero, demo, myself, Chiral, go. I mean, all you have to do for the +4 is play Tetsuya and just do a free tile draw. It's effectively +2. Okay, starting south and starting with Dora free. I mean, I say starting, I've not got a turn yet, but you know. This is absolutely hand we'd want to call with. Given half the chance, unfortunately, that make it a little more on the awkward side. Still. Good draw. So pair sequence, potentially ongoing set of things. Prospero takes the call of the red. I don't think we're going Itsu with this, but Alright, this is now a Dora 4 hand. This is kind of stupid. So we're probably just going to cut the 9 and go for Tanya. Might have to cut the 5 pin as well, but let's worry about that when we get that far. But Tanya, Dora 3, absolutely what we want for a starting position. So we're up against 2 calls, and it's a Pinzu call as well. So double sequence. I mean, at this point we're at the stage of just wanting to draw a 5 pin for the pair, and then yeah, reach Dora, reach and 4. Or we just get single weight for the 5 pin with 2 of them remaining. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't want that first draw anyway. Oh wow, I'm just picking up so many shiny hands. This one is also better, and we have a dealer, so maybe just go hard force here, just once we have a chance to. Yep, begin hard force. Six mana would be an okay draw here because that actually resets us on this a little bit. Back to a 7/4 weight, which we'd be absolutely fine with. This is okay in theory, but again, we kind of want the 6 side of it rather than the 8 side of it. The mother cat is just playing. I heard one of my cats crying in the background. I mean, honestly, we might. Well, I mean, I was about to say we might be forcing something else here, but actually, no, we can't force that. So this is fine. 1 call away. Free 6 needed. Wrong 6. Prosper Reach, we will probably... Well, we'll dodge. See what comes up here. We have Dora 3 in hand, so... Oh wow, we had Dora 4 in hand. What kind of nonsense is this? I'm gonna have to play that because I have a weird feeling that it's the safer option here, but we have Tanya Dora 4. I said calls off because there's still an outside chance we get one more. So T5 pin is what we are waiting on. I'd love to. I can't fold. No, there's no way you fold Dora 4. Let the shiny threat show itself. Yeah. Okay, nothing much I can do with that. Let's go for 1 pin. It's the first hand I've drawn in a while that just hasn't had 2 Dora in it. I almost don't know what to do with this. Uh, 357 is fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, cut the west. So we have too many pairs anyway, so this is convenient for us to just move into a Tanyo attack. Long pause on the Freezer, which again probably suggests Prospero, which it was. Man, we would have played the Freezer probably if we could, but doesn't matter. We didn't draw that tile anyway, so we make a new decision. And that decision puts us back onto 3 pairs. Although missingly 788 isn't really a pair, and 445 isn't really a pair either. So. Strong likelihood that one of these will be. It's by the time we're done, but you know, at the moment they're not considered pairs. They're considered potential sequences. Or maybe everything's just pairs. What do I even do with this? This is the wrong move. I know this is the wrong move, but I can't think of what to do, so we're doing this move anyway. Email was proven safe. Okay, Demo takes the decision. I think we played that okay. It was awkward. Obviously, prefer to keep these over these, and I had 357, which again middle tiles. I probably shouldn't have written the 5 directly after the reach. Was the only thing, but we weren't punished for it, and we move on. Deal turns down. Mono, this is the second hand in a row where I've not opened up 2 Dora. Something's clearly gone wrong. The shuffler hates me again. Yeah, I genuinely, for the previous game, even though I had finished dead last, I got through a spate of drawing about 2 or 3 Dora in each of my opening hands for about 5 or 6 in a row. It was weird. Maybe. Oh dear. Oh well. I didn't win the hands, and they weren't necessarily good, but again, it was about 5 or 6 in a row where I had 2 Dora. Yeah, I guess we got to. Well, there's one. A little late, but you've arrived. Does nothing. Sure, bad Tenpai is Tenpai, though. Oh, really? Pay attention to the board state. Okay. Nearly threw that away. Yeah, I nearly threw that win away. Okay. 5 more hands. 5 more hands. Well, this is garbage, so self-start. I mean, it has 2 Dora, but it's 2 Dora and garbage. So we're back on form. And it's slowly getting better. Good draw. Okay, we'll get rid of the 9-8 next. Alright, Shannon 2. Ishan 10. Yeah, we will take the Tenpai. Yeah, there was a chance of that going in, but... I mean, to be fair, there's a chance of any discard going in, unless you know it's mathematically impossible. But, you know, based on the type of hand I think he's on, that was towards the dodgy end of things. I mean, 5 pit isn't great if we were to draw the 5 here. But, you can only play the tiles we draw. I'm the only player to have played a middle Pinsy style, so yeah, this way it's not coming out of anybody. But hey, there could be one in the wall left. That's what we're gonna hope. Two more chances. Unless Prosper's going to take a risk. Oh, that's a reach. We can play safe to it. Probably been better for our chances if we'd got 9, but oh well. Either way, doesn't matter. Deal reach, late game, we let them have it. Okay, basically no gap as we continue the East round. Yep, exactly the game I want to be taken by when concentration impaired, shall we say. Okay. This, though, is... This is an okay hand. This is pretty autopilot-y, so... Let's just see if we get the chances for the big hand, or if we just go for the little hand. I mean, chances are coming at the moment, so... Let's go for it. I'm not comfortable. I'd need to draw... Yeah, I mean, I need more. But, you know. I'm getting more. And, yeah, I know I'm playing the East earlier than I should, certainly. But we're going to keep this sequence as our safety net. But I think we might be calling for this now. But admittedly, there's only one that came out. And I've missed both my chances to call things from demo effectively. But you never know. He might play more of them now he started. Alright. Let's begin. Ishanten for Honitsu. Have some Dora. Nope. And then I've got Hellweight Red, Hellweight North as a versus. They're obviously not quite there yet, but still, we'll lean towards the Hellweight North. Alright, four-sided weight. Plenty of outs. So this could crack it from being a close game. Well, Carol's gone for the reach. I mean, we have 12 outs. No. That is one of our 12 outs. Shinitsu 1 Hanneman plus the reach 6 plus 1 bonus. Okay. How much do I have to super chat to have Egan say my name Jeff? Well, given Egan's not here, you'd have to get him here first. I could try and nudge him, but yeah. Chiral has the prioritization on at that stage, but that's fine. Four-sided reach. Okay. So we'll lean into the Tanya side of things and see. Okay, we don't want to deal with that. Somebody else can have it. Of course it's Carol. But we weren't dealing with that. We had to know. Thankfully, it looks as if we might have a quick answer to it, but... or a quick-ish answer to it. Who knows? He's played two of those. I think he is on Itsu, which might be greed, but he's played a lot of tiles out there. We could potentially make this work. That'll be why. He obviously had additional honor tiles if he's greeding. I need to hit Tenpai and stun, basically, is the plan here. Poor demo. Alright, one call for Tenpai. 3-pin we know is safe-ish. Which investigation are we talking about? We did a whole series, and then we did the Deadlight as the thing there, which is its own campaign module, which is, again, a specific one. If you're talking about the main campaign we did, I mean, I kind of didn't have a pre-planned thing for that. I just basically expanded upon the Gamwell stuff a little bit. And obviously that would have been 7th edition rather than 6th, so... This is really awkward, but we're going to have to go with that. You might need to be more specific on that. I always play with far too many players. Basically, I've only run 2 main campaigns, or at least I've done 2 sort of initial bits of campaigns. I did a modern day version of Retelling of the Deadlight, which is its own campaign, as mentioned, and then the other one was a few preset campaigns, and then I just made my own stuff up at the towards the end of it. Yeah, preset. Sorry, I've been up since 5 AM, so I'm not entirely with things at the moment. Well, Mangan and Carol is in the game. Ugh. This is reasonable. North start. See if we get an extra draw. We did not. So Season 2 was just our Deadlight campaign, and then I think that was it. I mean, the Deadlight was just going to be the Deadlight, as far as I remember, just because we were doing a modern day reinterpretation. I can't remember what we did after that, or even if we did. I just know it was Deadlight. Honestly, it lost to the ether at this point, in terms of progression and plans. I didn't just try to get a regular thing back going, and we'll see. I don't think I've had a specific roadmap for that one. I mean, I tend to not with Cthulhu, at least initially. I tend to just catch on to what things that aren't answered and then build on from that. Hence why the first campaign, it focused a lot on the Gamwell house, because they didn't actually resolve that, which meant I could kind of build my own thing out of it. Yeah, we'll take the 3/6. I got 2 Dora here, so this should be fine. I mean, Call of Cthulhu is Call of Cthulhu ultimately, and the upgraded rulebooks doesn't matter too much if you're just... The way I say it with most sort of RPG systems is don't get too invested in the system as long as it does what you want it to do. Really, it's about storytelling ultimately, and if it facilitates that, it's an okay system. There are a few things that are refined, at least in terms of the combat rules and bits and pieces, but they're not massively essential to what Cthulhu is. So if you're happy with 6, I don't think 7's necessarily worth the upgrade unless you just want to. But if you're starting afresh, 7 is probably fine to go into. But I mean, there's nothing stopping you from running Call of Cthulhu in Traveller or in GURPS or whatever else, as long as the rules that exist facilitate the story you want to tell and the way you want to tell it. Although, admittedly, the madness thing is intrinsic to Cthulhu, so you don't really want to lose that. But you could hybrid. Okay, Pursuit Reach. I need to draw this 3-6 soon. I need to draw this 3-6 kind of now. Fuck it! Honestly, I was dealer, I was Empire, I had 3. We were going with that. I think the problem that most of the players have with Traveller is that basically, in the case of all 3 of them, once they realised you could age yourself up to gain skills, it basically became a party of 3 old men at one point, which was it was amusing in its own regard for that, but it was 3 elderly men trying to explore a ruin and trying to work out why they were doing this still. But no, I like Traveller as a setting, at least you know. It's fine, and I love making a universe for it. But character creation in at least the version of Traveller we were playing was abused, shall we say? Dragon free. Oh, but yeah, the last thing I did any kind of role playing was a Hackmaster campaign that I couldn't quite get off the ground because, unfortunately, we had a really, really great session of it, which was setting up a lot of things, and then nobody. Well, actually, I say nobody. Basically, we had 2 people turn up for about 3 sessions in a row, and it kind of went out of. You know, organizing a group is not the easiest thing in the world to do, and it just happened. Oh dear. Anyway, we are doing a thing here. Oh, dear. Yeah, technically that's fine. It just happens. People have lives. It's you know, all of us have more responsibilities than we did 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago when we actually started doing that. So it happens. Okay. Do I want to go with the 6 only, or do I want to stick with the pair? We'll go with the pair weight, I think. I'm feeling strange. Okay. Definitely last game. Any win will do. And I'm just not getting any help. Okay, maybe we should have been Chitoe. But we still got North, we still got two, so we still got one man. We got options for this. Jumbo! I mean, that's always a plan, Harlequin. Also, it has been a while. How are you doing? Yeah, maybe we are just going for this. Free pen. Yeah. One away from Chitoe. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. Also, I woke up at 5 AM through silly reasons, so. Well, okay. Let's go for the win. Tisei Chitoe for the win. Don't know if we want to upgrade this at all. Tuso seems reasonable right now. Safe tile to Prospero, who's just made a call and discarded Adora, so there's that. No. Thank you very much. $1,600 Chitoe, and we will take the W. Oh, dear. Yep, that was pretty fortunate towards the end of that, because I was on 4 pairs until about 4 turns ago. So that was a really rapid turnaround to get to Chitoe, but yeah, I was on a decent enough end tile, so yep. That's the way it goes. I either win or I completely crash out. That's my current form chart is saying. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to call that stream. Thanks for joining us. I know Harlequin just turned up, but say hi and oh. Yeah, no, I feel that. I do. Well, take it easier, sir. And stop in and say hi from time to time. I will catch you people later, and yeah, I'll probably be streaming something tomorrow. I don't know what at this point. Catch you later.